encourage you to join. I'm going to leave and turn it over to our president and our other officers, but I just wanted to say hi, and I hope you'll really consider joining. And if anyone needs to turn in your application, I'm the person you turn it into in the library. And if I'm not there, just hand it to anyone at the front desk. Okay?
Thanks, Dan.
Have a
Thanks,
great
Dan.
meeting. Yeah. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.
Alright guys, how's it going?
Good.
My name is Daniel Almog, and I'll be the president for this year for the Alpha Gamma Sigma. I'm so excited to see this many faces. Oftentimes or in the past it hasn't been this many faces. So thank you guys for coming out today, taking your time. Oftentimes I'll be running the Wednesday meetings, which is tomorrow. So I'm just going to be here for like 10-15 minutes, introduce myself, say a couple things. I have class right now, but Jared?
I'm Jared. I'm one of the officers also on the board of AGS of Alpha Gamma Sigma. And again, yes, thank you guys all for being here. If you didn't know, you only need to attend one of these meetings on either Tuesday or Wednesday. The first meeting is just kind of an introduction of who we are, what we do here on campus, and what you can look forward to. We're just going to jump into it. We're going to try to make it really quick, kind of get you guys enthused. And again, thank you all for being here. So, welcome to your first meeting. So, we'll get to it.
We have another club officer, Kunta.
Yeah, hi. Sorry I'm recording, but I'm Kunta. I'm the website coordinator for AGS, and this is my third semester with AGS. Welcome you all.
So here's the general meeting schedule. Today, first meeting, August 28th. It's always going to be Tuesdays and Wednesdays every other week from 2 to 2:30 p.m. Like Jared says, you only need to attend one of them every other week. If you can't attend any of them in person, as Kunta is saying in the video right now, this will be posted up on our social media platforms. And from there, you can watch the video of the meeting, and you'll have to send us 5 key points through email, which is agscollegeofmarin@gmail.com. And once you do that, you're going to get half a point instead of a full point for being here in person, which you guys all will get today.
And we can take a deep dive later about what all the points mean and kind of like the administrative points
Right.
of that. But yeah.
If you guys want to take a picture of this, there's also posters around campus with this information. Feel free to do so.
There's a schedule outside of our office. It's also all over our social media, Facebook, Canvas. Yeah, it's pretty much everywhere. And we email it out constantly. It's hard to get away from it.
So a few things to, know about Alpha Gamma Sigma and why you should join this club, and what you can experience from it, learn from it, things you can look forward to. Well, here are some bullet points, but from my personal experience, I'd like to talk about is, AGS is a great, community within the school of educationally motivated students. You guys are all invited to be a part of this, so thank you for taking the advantage to be a part of it and getting involved. It's a great community, great aspect, atmosphere, etc. There's guest speakers that we have. We have several different events, from community service to college and cultural events to social events, bowling nights, trivia nights.
Yeah, Dana touched on a few things. We are both an academic and honors organization here on campus. We're the largest organization here on campus, which means that when you join, it's a possibility you're probably going to share some classes with some other members, which is a great thing. I know last semester I had every single class that I had, which was 4 of them, there was at least another member in that class with me. It was great to sit next to somebody that I knew. And being an older student, it's kind of hard for me to kind of make friends with somebody half my age, so that was a little extra benefit for me. Also, we do things outside of school. We do things on campus here as well. So we're not just straight academically inclined, we're also socially inclined and community inclined as well. We do things for the community. So on top of that, this looks really good on your academic transcript. So you get a little thing every semester that you're a member that says you're a part of Alpha Gamma Sigma Honor Society. It's that thing that recruiters are looking for, that the admissions boards are looking for on the schools that you're going to be transferring to. Plus, our advisors and other teachers that are associated with Alpha Gamma Sigma, they will give you recommendations, glowing recommendations for being a member too. So,
And more than just, you know, completing your points just to get that asterisk on your transcript, you know, take advantage of like having amazing people around you and like be friends with them. You know, when you show up to classes, talk about Alpha Gamma Sigma. Try to recruit people. If they're eligible, tell them to definitely join. It's a great club to be in. It's super fun.
and we kind of touched on
we
these
touched
things.
on this.
So some of the things that we have for requirements, and this is what we were talking about, we have a minimum of 4 areas that must be met throughout the semester, and we try to make it super easy for everyone, which is AGS service points. This is service to our organization. This includes things that we'll go over, but also 16 points in community service. This is service to our community in the surrounding area. And then community involvement. This is actually involvement for our members within the community. And then college and cultural. These are things that we do that are significant culturally and college oriented. Then we also covered about how general meetings are on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. If you're unable to attend, Quinta's here recording it. We post it up on our own YouTube channel. We have videos going back about 6 years, if you're interested. But every single one of these will be posted within the week, and you can watch it. Give us 5 key points. Literally just email, you guys said this, you guys said that, and you get a half point for doing it.
Also, just because you guys got invited to be a part of this club doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get the asterisk. To get the asterisk on your transcript, you guys need to complete all these points and then turn them in at the end of the semester for one of the officers to, check if you guys completed all of those with proof of completion, and then you get the asterisk on your transcript. So, you can be in this club throughout the semester, come to the meetings, go to some events that you like, get some points, but if you don't complete all the points, the star on your transcript will unfortunately not show up, So make sure to be proactive with the events. Go to the community service events over the weekend if you're able to. We understand that a lot of you guys work Saturdays. We try to find events that those students who do work Saturdays can fulfill their points through, other events.
Yeah, we mix and match up a lot of the events all over the week. So a word about what is what? What is a AGS service? That's service to our organization. So that means serving on one of the committees or being a board member, donating baked home goods to our fundraising events, or actually serving, doing table service at the fundraising events. Buying a t-shirt is something you can do. Referring a member. So these are just very basic kind of guidelines. If it's in service to Alpha Gamma Sigma, you get points for it. And even just being on a board member wipes the whole thing clean right there. It's a lot of work, but it wipes it clean. Now, community service, that's kind of an easy one, but it seems to be something that everybody has questions about. So I've tried to list everything you could do. If it's volunteering and you don't get paid for it, bam, that's what it is. And we usually do it 2 points per hour. So it's fairly easy to wipe those 16 points right off. And we try to provide stuff that members can do that we all show up for, board members will show up for. So we'll do stuff with the park service on Saturdays, but we understand some people can't do Saturdays. So if you're volunteering at your kid's school, that counts. If you're volunteering as a nurse's aide or something at the hospital, that counts. You do Habitat for Humanity, that counts. Get a volunteer form, turn it in for us. Have somebody sign it. It's that easy. If you have any questions, of course, always just ask us before. Community involvements, registering for bone marrow donor, donating blood. We actually provide opportunities for that here on campus. You guys have probably seen the big bus out there once or twice a semester. That's us actually doing that. Serving as a board member on ASCOM or another organization here on campus. So these are all these things that we set up for you to get points for. If you vote or you attend a rally or any of these other kinds of things, these are community involvement events. that you can get points for and participate in. The college and cultural, this is an easy one to knock out. Dave here has a lot of guest speakers in the library. He does about 6 a semester. Attend 3 of them, and it's knocked out. If you go to like a play, a ballet, a symphony, an opera, keep the ticket, take a headshot, send it to us. Any of those things knocks those out right there.
And I would recommend doing it with like fellow AGS members, you know. That's like where the community aspect and involvement with other students comes into play, and it's just a lot more fun if you get like a group of you guys and go to a play here on campus, or you know, a documentary outside of campus.
Yeah, I think there was the Amanda Huggins last semester. I think there was about 3-4 rows of us from AGS there that just all of us there we attended. Yeah, that was nice. Go ahead.
Application deadline. So, how many of you guys have turned in your application already?
I love you guys.
Awesome, good job. Those of you who haven't, it's okay. There's still a little time left. September 14th is the first deadline to turn in your application without a late fee. That's a Friday. And the second deadline is September 28th, and that will include a late fee. This is what the application form looks like. This is actually the first page to the application membership. The second one is like video and picture, you know, form consent or something.
Yeah, it's the consent form. And if anybody has any questions about the application or the consent form, you don't have to sign the consent form. And somebody actually did ask me about that, and we just won't put your picture up anywhere. So.
Mm-hmm. And like Dave said before, applications are due to him in the library, which is in the Learning Center, 2nd floor, room 101, which is his new office. And if he isn't there, you can just drop it to the front desk and they'll, you know, get you set up. If you are writing checks, those will be written out to simply AGS, not College of Marin AGS, not COM AGS, just AGS. And EOPS students, fees will be waived. So if any of you guys here are in EOPS, your $27 fee will be waived.
If anybody has any questions about what EOPS is, see me afterwards. I'd love to answer all your questions about that.
Mm-hmm. Any questions about this as of now? No?
Our social pages, we do a lot of stuff on Canvas. We have our own Canvas page where we do a lot of announcements, what's coming up, what our calendars are. We post our videos there. Same thing for Facebook. I know some of you guys don't do Facebook anymore. That's fine, but we're a little bit active on there. All of our stuff is up on YouTube. Every single meeting will be up there within the week. And then we also have an events calendar up on Google that's available from both Facebook and Canvas. So if there is an event coming up, either like bowling night or trivia night, or one of the community service events that we'll be attending or even hosting, it'll be linked on our Google Calendar, and it'll give you information, carpool information, who's going to be attending, all this kind of stuff. Plus all of our meetings and everything will be up there. So if you guys have any questions, that's probably the place to start looking.
These are very resourceful.
And this is how this code right here, the JABDPH, is how you join it on Canvas. It'll act just like a module for one of your classes. So that's a really good code to have. Give me a second if you want to take a picture. Yes?
So on the Canvas page, where do you go to even put in this code?
You literally just type in that URL, and it'll ask you if you want to enroll in that class.
Okay.
And just
it's going to show.
click yes. Yeah.
And then you just like sign into your.
Yeah. It'll be like one of the modules. So you have like Spanish 101, History 110, and then you'll have Alpha Gamma Sigma Honor Society.
Nice. Okay.
It is really cool. I really appreciate the school that did this for us. So.
It makes it easy.
Yes.
So instead of entering your CRN number, you would just add it kind of like the online writing center?
That's exactly what it is, just like the online writing center.
One of our first events that AGS will be helping at is the College of Marin Career Fair. This will be September 18th from 10:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. And Alexander Jones is the main person who's setting this up. He's our new internship and program coordinator. Comms Career Fair, usually gives students a layout of the type of jobs they can acquire, or how to write a resume if you need help with your resume, that type of stuff. How to almost like succeed, in and out of school.
Yeah.
So if you guys attend this and help, that will be 2 points per hour in community.
Yeah, I'll have to figure that out.
Okay.
Yeah, come to me if you guys are interested in doing any kind of help with the Com Career Fair. Let me know, because they're looking for volunteers.
Mm-hmm.
This says on September 6th or 13th, but it's only happening on the 13th.
So the main career fair is on the 18th. So you can do like a resume review and drop in on the 6th and 13th between 11 and 12:30. But they're looking for volunteers on the 18th. So they actually have two things going on. So they're doing like a resume review on the 6th and 13th. It's actually like kind of two events.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So what would that fulfill? What groups?
I gotta figure that out first. I think it's probably gonna be something for the college.
College and
Yeah.
culture.
And then we have the com cupboard. Every semester they have like a pop-up pantry, and this semester it's gonna be every Wednesday from 10:30 to 3. So if you're interested to just drop by, pick up some stuff, they usually have fresh vegetables, cereals, canned goods sometimes, breads and stuff like that. Really good stuff. If you need to get some stuff, take it home. But they're also looking for us to provide volunteers for it. They have both setup, breakdown, and also working during the entire time. 2 points per hour in community service. They have a sign-up form here, and you can choose which slots you want to work in. The setup's between 10:30 and 11:30, and the breakdown's between 1:30 and 2:30 as well. You can talk to June and Lisa in the student health for that.
Blood Drive is one of our biggest events on campus for AGS members and non-AGS members, actually. Our first one, we have 2 a semester, correct?
Usually 2 a semester.
Our first one is Thursday, October 25th from 11:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. We are still figuring out the dates for the blood drive signups, which is, a day that you come to our table. We'll be hosting usually 2 days out of the week where you can sign up, and we also sign up students who are not in AGS. But AGS members who help at the blood drive sign up table will get points. And also, if you participate in the blood drive and donate blood, you fulfill all your points for
Community involvement. Yeah, it completely just knocks it right out.
So I believe you need 6 points in community involvement, and you get 10 for donating blood. So that's an easy way to just knock one category out.
And you literally could knock, if you work the table the entire time, knock pretty much half of AGS service points out.
It's really easy to knock out categories,
Yeah.
but my first semester in AGS, I kind of waited to the last minute, and I didn't get the asterisk on my transcript because I didn't fulfill all the categories.
So if you
don't do that.
If you attend every meeting this semester and then work this table the entire time, you would get all of AGS service points as well. So we try to make it as easy as possible.
Alright, I am going to head out, guys, but I hope to see you around. If you ever see me on campus, just say what's up. Yeah, have a good one, everyone. Thank you for coming.
So usually about twice a month we'll do work with community service work with the Park Service. They're always going to be on Saturdays. This is if you can't find community service work on your own. So AGS board members and will be out there. Generally it's me, Daniel, and another guy or another board member. The first one we have coming up is Saturday the 15th. It's from 9 to 12. They're always from 9 to 12. And this one will be at, I cannot pronounce that, Amarubu Island Enhancement. It's fun. We meet out there. They take us out on a boat. They give us snacks. It's pretty general work. It's a little bit of cleanup, and then we get to plant some stuff. And the Park Service is awesome. They do a little bit of educational stuff with us, and it's not just us, it's a group of people in the community that also go out there. So there'll be about between 12 and 15 people. Some of us are, AGS, so if we get a big group of people, it goes really quick. And we meet at the Richardson Bay Audubon Center. There's more information also up on Canvas, as well as the calendar about how to get there, and if you need carpool, just let us know. And then Blackie's Heyday. So every year over in Tiburon at Blackie's pasture, this is something they do on Saturday, September 29th. They have a sign-up form here. So if you're interested, I know I'll be there. There's different shifts available. So the shifts are from 8:30 to 1, and they have another one from 12:30 to 5. This knocks a lot of the community service out, and this is super easy. It's really well attended by the community in southern Marin, and it helps the library over there. You'll see a lot of families, a lot of little kids over there, and again, it's super easy. Last year I did parking duty, and I literally just stood there going like this for forever, and then they fed me really good food. Some of the other things that they have is like ticket sales, and you're just like handing out tickets to little kids that are like super excited about going to see ponies and stuff. And there's like ring talks duty, and then our last past president got to do like bike parking for people, and it was like maybe a couple hundred bikes. Sign up online, get some of the good stuff, because they go very quickly. And it's a super fun day for everybody. There's like live music and the beer garden and stuff. So it's a really good time. So those are our 2 community service events that we have coming up at least this month. So you'll see every meeting there'll be different ones coming up. Every year for AGS, because we're a statewide organization, so every community college has one of these honor societies, AGS. In the fall, we have a regional conference, and in the spring, then we have another one, but it's not just a conference, it's a statewide thing where all of us come together. So this is just kind of a regional deal. It's Saturday, just the Saturday. It's on November 3rd. Come on in. Hi. And it's hosted by the Sigma Theta chapter, and it's Las Positas College. And we're still kind of figuring out the details for it. They haven't given us too much information just yet. If you attend, you get 12 points for college and cultural, which of course knocks that out. And we're trying to figure out now how much the cost is going to be, and if our chapter is just going to waiver the cost or like cut it down. Usually in the past, we've paid for a portion of it, and we've carpooled to it. So, yeah. Something to think about. So we have a few open positions on our board. We have 3 open positions right now. So if anyone is interested in some of these positions, just let us know. We have a community service coordinator position. This would be like what we've been talking about, like the community service stuff, working with like the park service, getting the information, and seeing what's available out in the community to help our members get some of these things going. If you're interested, email that address. Generally, it's about 5 hours of work that you would have to put into the job. You would completely knock out all your AGS service points that's required to do it. Just kind of email us like a short bio of why you're interested in any of these positions and why you want to hold it. So we have the community service coordinator. We have a fundraising coordinator because we do fundraising. A little bit about that as well. So our fundraising that we have done in the past, last year we did 2 fundraising events, one for Big Brothers Big Sisters, and we also did a large fundraiser for the Napa Valley fire that people were affected by last year. So that's also some of the stuff that we do here as an organization. And the last position, a publicity coordinator and artistic director, kind of the same position as well. These are due by September 10th, so if you could just email us, that'd be great. And then we also have t-shirts available. Awesome design, I did that. And some old t-shirts as well. This would give you a couple points in AGS service and also show your love for the group. $15, all t-shirts are pretty much $15. We also have old sweatshirts as well. I see somebody wearing them, it's awesome, love it. And if you're interested, just stop by the office. So, and that's it. Thank you guys for coming. The next meeting then will be in the same room on Tuesday. If you're coming to the Wednesday one, it'll be on AC 238. I have a sign-in sheet. If you haven't had a chance to sign it, this is how we record whether you were here or not and whether you get points for it. So please come on up.